So today we're going to be looking at scientific notation. So, the number of one-celled organisms that will sustain a well for a few hours is a really big number. The shortest wavelength of visible light is approximately a really small number. So instead of writing them with all these zeros and all these zeros, we use scientific notation so it's shorter. So what we're going to do is go between standard notation and scientific notation. So to make this really big number to a smaller, more dealable number, you're going to place a decimal right after your first number. And I say your first number because you want your number to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. No numbers can be bigger than that. So then you're going to count how many times it takes to move the decimal point here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we would write this as 4 times 10 to the 14th, which is a lot smaller than writing that out. Now, for this one, again, we're going to want the number to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So we're going to put our point here because that's going to be 4. Then we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to have 4, and since we went back, it's going to be times 10 to the negative 7. Pretty simple, right? So let's do a couple more. We're going to place our decimal point here. And then to go to here, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be 3.25 times 10 to the 5th. For this one, we're going to want our decimal place to be here. Why there? Again, because this number needs to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So, to get to we're going to go back 1, 2. So we're going to have 2.57 times 10 to the negative 2. So that's how you go from standard form to scientific notation. Now we're going to reverse it. So if we have 4.3 times 10 to the 4th, you can write 4.3, and we're going to move this decimal place over 4 times. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to place some zeros in there. So your final answer is going to be 43,000. Now for this one, we have negative 7 point, let me write this, scoot this over a little bit. We have negative 7.5. Now this is telling us we're going to go 3 to the left. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have our zeros in here. So we're going to have negative 0.0075. So that's going between the two. Now notice whenever we're representing scientific notation, we only have one number in front of the decimal. So if you see a problem written like this, this is not scientific notation because of this 47. It looks like times 10 to the something, so you might think it is. It's not, because this number is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Now, why does this work? If you were to put in your calculator 4.3, remember 10 to the 4th is saying 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, then you would get 43,000. It's just a short way of writing a really long number or a really small number. All right, so that's scientific notation. See you next time.